Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. So this is just the monthly update. I didn't do one for October, so I'm just going to do a roundup of October and November. A couple of things to share with you. A couple of thank yous. So yeah, just a really quick update from me. So first of all, a huge thank you goes out to our new admin and moderator team. Cara Renee is joined by Julie and Evie, and that is Young Journal Ideas and Inspirations, and they've come on board to support Justine and myself, and they have been absolutely tremendous. So a huge shout out to them. Now, their channel details will all be in my description box for all of my videos now, so if you want to catch up with any of those guys, they are hugely talented, and as I said, they've been a tremendous encouragement and support to other crafters of the, not just our Facebook group, but you know, the wider community. So yeah, definitely I would recommend you pop by and have a little catch up with them on their channels. Sorry, I'm picking. I got glue and I'm a picker, so I'm picking glue. There we go. Turn that off so I'll leave it alone. So yeah, a huge thank you to the girls, because they are really, it's been a huge support, and what it's meant now is that we can look at more group activities. So watch this space. There is a little bit of a hint about some possible swaps coming up in the new year, so yeah, they will kind of lead on those and come back to you. So I also want to give a huge thank you to the YouTube community and the crafting community who support my channel. It's meant that for the second time in just a few short months, I have been able to support a charity that's really close to my heart, and that is the Salvation Army, who do incredible breadth of work with so many people in need. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'll stop with all the gushiness now, and I got a few things to share with you on my desk here. The first thing, I'm so chuffed, and I'm not sure whether I'm more chuffed with the Polly Pocket, which is just ultra thick, all the content. But in the end of September, beginning of October, I went to Italy for wedding, my niece's wedding, and we were only there for 4 days. We went on the Friday, came back on the Monday, so there was an awful lot of travelling and very little opportunity to kind of get out into Italy. We stayed in a very small village about an hour outside of Florence, and small town, not a village, and all the shops were closed on the day that we had available, which was the Sunday. But there was like a bit of a market, and there was probably about 6 or 7 little stalls or tables. So we were going down for a coffee, and I came across these old documents, and absolutely just, one, because they're all in Italian, and two, because they've got stamps and goodness knows what. I have no idea what they are, in all honesty, other than I just absolutely love them. Now, they're not ultra old, but they're not overly young either. In fact, I'm not sure of the dates, but there was, he had a folder full, and I could have picked the whole folder up, and I kind of, so I think this is around about 59, but the paper is just, well, it's just super. This is 38. How can you just not fall in love with this? So these are going to go in my private stash. These are not going in my Etsy, and I will use them for some digitals at some point. But yeah, I was super excited by these, and all of these, you're going to laugh, but all of these, and you can see there's a fair amount there, cost me €5. Now, he did have a folder, and I did go back and said, look, what would you charge for the rest of the documents. And I think he kind of thought his luck was in, and he said he wanted €50 for the rest of it. And it probably wasn't a huge amount more than this, so I kind of passed on that one, but absolutely chuffed to bits. So I just wanted to share those with you. Now, the other thing is, this is a bit battered, in fairness, the box, because it only arrived today. And I'm going to open it up now and hope that it's okay. But I've been after one of these for ages, and I've got a heat tool, but I've got an embossing tool, but sometimes that's too hot for what you need. So I've been after one of these for a long, long time, and they started off around about £22 on Amazon, and now they've gone through the roof in terms of price. And I think the cheapest I've seen them for at the moment is around about £38. So I was searching the other day because I definitely wanted one. And it's beautiful, perfect. And I'm going to tell you the name of the place I got it from was Aston Create and Design. I had never heard of them before. They have a website, Aston Create and Design. Literally, I had never heard of them. They sell huge amounts of crafting materials. They don't have any contact details, so I was a little bit skeptical initially. I did manage to hunt down the contact details, and I phoned them up. They're actually a manufacturer as well as a supplier of range of goods, and this cost me £11 brand new off the site. So from £38 at the moment I'm being quoted down to 11, I was super excited. It's brand new. Yeah, absolute bargain. So if you've ever fancied one of these and they've been a little bit out of your price range, then Aston Create and Design are the company to go to. So anyway, that is my shares. I'll pop that over there. So what has been happening? Well, as I said, it's been 2 months in review. So it's kind of like October, and November. For the Facebook group in October, we did a Shop Your Stash, and that was hosted by Justine. And it was a challenge that was looking at your supplies for items that you've either forgotten about, or you've been hoarding, or you've let pile up, and you had to make at least 2 things with them. And the event was a huge success. And it really prompted me to start looking at that mound of stash that I have been hoarding for so long. I took my inspiration from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and I created some cute little pockets that I sent out as happy mail across the globe. I think there was 13 in total that I sent out, so that was really fun. There were a few collaborations in October. And November, there was a mini collaboration with Kay from the Paper Shed UK and Deb Hale. We were playing with a masterboard. If you haven't seen it yet, I will link Kay and Deb's details below. A super fun challenge. And the final, or the ongoing versions and the final versions of the masterboards are in the Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations Facebook group files as freebies. There was a mini collaboration with Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers. Again, that was a huge amount of fun, and something that is definitely needs to be repeated. And then I think the highlight for November was the A to Z challenge with Rach and Bella, or Rach from Rach and Bella Craft and Rose from Journals in Time, and that was a runaway success. There was a load of collaborators bringing something every single day during November. I had the letter Z, which was a bit of a challenge, but I absolutely loved it. And so there's a playlist that I will link below. If you haven't seen any of those videos, really encourage you to go over and have a look at them, because it was talking about going back to basics, but there was just some incredible techniques and learnings to take away from those videos, as well as just ultra fun and some just huge inspirations. So I'll link those below. So in terms of my projects and stuff, I kind of squirreled a lot through October and November. and my plans went completely out of the window. What I did manage to do was I did manage to complete my 2 Christmas journals. One of those I've done a flip through for, and that's in my Etsy, and the other one is currently on the floor. And I have done a quick flip through, but I haven't put that on YouTube yet. I finished my botanical journal, which was definitely a labour of love, and I think I'm gravitating more towards that style of journal. I really enjoyed working with it, and it was one of those ones where I was really, do I want to let it go? Do I want to let it go? But it's gone to a fantastic home, and so yeah, I've got a couple more that kind of theme coming up in the new year now. So I'm really looking forward to that. I completed a forest-themed waterfall journal that was inspired by Justine at House of Mahalo again, and I really enjoyed that. That was a new experience for me. I started on my Pride and Prejudice lapbook project. I'm a total Jane Austen fan, although I will hold my hands up and say I'm not a lover of reading her books, but I do love the television adaptations. So, excuse me, I've always wanted to do a Jane Austen, and Pride and Prejudice is my favourite. So I'm working on that at the moment. So yeah, there was quite a lot that I managed to get done during those 2 months. Coming up for December, for the Facebook group, Justine will be hosting for the Facebook group, we are hosting the Advent calendar, the Christmas Advent calendar. So there's 24 days of activities, and we have got a huge amount of people, which wasn't initially in our plans, but we've got a huge amount of people that will be bringing a different day and a different make to you each day. Again, that's in the Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations Facebook group. So really, really excited about that. A bit of a quieter month. I'm going to carry on working with the Pride and Prejudice laptop, and I am currently working on a Winter Wonderland journal for a swap with Rach and Bella Craft. So that's my first ever swap. So again, a little bit exciting. And I'm also working on a Woodland altered file folder. So yeah, quite a bit planned now over the month. I was hoping it would be a bit quiet, and in fairness, I think it will be, but yeah, lots and lots happening. And I'm also currently looking at developing a spring digital kit, so perhaps not so quiet after all. We are looking at some additional activity for the Facebook group for January. So, as I said, if you haven't heard of us, if you're new to Junk Journal Ideas and Inspirations, then pop over. We would love to have you join us. Yeah, really, really exciting to see what 2023 brings us. Just one, I think that's it really in terms of, the only other thing I'm a little bit excited about at the moment is that I am currently signed up to take part in, I say signed up, it's unofficially, I've signed myself, to take part in Tracy Fox's December dailies. So that again is super, super exciting. Probably bitten off a bit more than I can chew this month. But yeah, why not, eh? It's awesome to be involved in so many different things and involved with so many different people. So yeah, that is it. A really quick update from me. Again, I just want to say really, really thank you for your continued support. It is, it does mean an awful lot to those of us who have YouTube channels, and I am literally 60 subscribers, 40 subscribers now away from my 2,000 mark. So there will be a giveaway when I hit the 2,000 mark, and that is something that I've already had made ready for that. So I will kind of I'll do a bit of a show in my next video, or I might even show you now. So most of you that follow me will already have seen this. It was a project inspired again by Justine from House of Mahalo, and it is a lace pouch for your journals. Super fun. I'm not a seamstress by any means, and so it's not perfect, but there's an old vintage piece that I've got on the front here, not to close it as such, but just to add that weight to it. So yeah, I really thoroughly enjoyed this, and I've just done a very tight fit. So I put together just a really basic journal to pop inside. You can put your own journals in there, but this is just kind of like there's not anything to this in terms of decoration or pockets or whatever. It's just a very small journal to kind of get you either that you can decorate yourself, or this paper is a quilted paper. This fabric is a quilted fabric, and I picked this up from, I need to stitch that down, from Rach and Bella Craft, and this one as well was from Rach and Bella Craft, and I thoroughly love it. So yeah, it was super fun putting that together, and that, as I said, will be my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm just waiting now on those last 40, and then I will pop a video up just to say how you will enter if you would like an opportunity to win this. So I'll leave it there. I will stop talking and stop rabbiting, but it really is good to hang out with you guys and spend some time with you. So yeah, just again, thank you so much. You know, it means more than you realise. Yeah. Okay, I'll definitely stop now. So I'll just end by saying, as always, stay safe and be well, and I will catch you in the next video. So until then, bye for now.